Hi, 1 Hour Smart Home here, and today we're going to show you how to update your post light or show you how to replace a pole light fixture. And we are going to go ahead and replace just the top of this fixture right here. And what that's going to do is just update the style of this a little bit. And one of the other inconveniences of this particular light fixture is when a light bulb goes bad, it's hard to get in there. This one, you can just reach right up in there, change that light bulb. There's actually a broken light bulb in there right now. And this is also going to match some of the other fixtures that are on the house. They've got that barn light style right there. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to remove this existing light fixture and install this new pole light. Now, the first thing that we want to do is make sure that we've got the power off at the circuit breaker for the existing light. So we've done that already. We went down to the circuit breaker, turned the power off. You also want to make sure that you turn the light switch off and that no one is going to touch that while you're working on it. So we've got all those things turned off. Now we're ready to go ahead and remove the pole light. It's just got a couple screws right down here at the base, so super easy to remove. We're going to take these screws out and then we're going to remove the fixture. All right, now we've got the pole light fixture removed. We can just pull up and that's going to expose the wiring here. And now all we need to do is remove the existing wiring and wire up the new fixture. So you can see we've got the existing wiring here. The white wire, that's our neutral wire. The black wire is the hot wire. And here we've got a ground connector. So all we're going to do is we're going to remove these wire nuts and untangle the wires here. And then this light will drop free. So just make sure you're holding on to it if you don't want it to shatter on the ground, or just be careful here. But once again, make sure the power is off before you start working on these wire nuts. Now we've got our light fixture removed and we can just get rid of this. We've got our new light fixture here and you can see it's got a neutral wire on it, that white wire. It's got the black wire, the hot wire there, and it also has a ground wire. So all we're going to do is go ahead and wire these up with the wire nuts to the wires they belong to. Hot to hot, neutral to neutral, ground wire to ground wire. All right, now we've got everything wired up, and before you put this back together, you want to use the all-important spider removal tool here. Get whatever that is. Looks like some kind of giant spider or bug was in there, so definitely make sure you clean that off. You don't want anything living in there long term. So we've got that wired up, and now we're just going to go ahead. We're going to tuck these back down into the pole, and then we're going to place our cap on top of here. So we just go ahead, make sure nothing is in there, and then we're going to align it with the holes that we've got here. So let's see if we can get that aligned. Now that we've got the cap on here, all we need to do is insert the screws to get this aligned. Now, if you want to change the orientation, you may need to drill a new hole in the post, not a big deal, and then you would just insert the screws. So we're gonna play around with this a little bit, see what orientation looks best with the house, and then we're gonna go ahead and screw that down. While installing this and stepping back a few feet, it looked a lot better oriented like this. So we don't have any existing holes there for this light fixture. So all we're gonna do is just go ahead, drill a couple holes where the holes are for the light fixture, and then we're gonna insert our screws. So we've got our light fixture in the orientation we wanted. I drilled one hole, and now I'm going to insert one screw, and then I'm going to drill the other hole. So I want to get this one nice and tight here so that everything else is going to be aligned how I want it. And then I'm going to drill those other holes once this one is in there pretty good. So let's get this one in here. Now we're going to go ahead and drill the other two holes. Now we've got all three of our holes drilled and all three of our screws inserted. So our post light fixture is complete, and all we have to do now is go ahead, put a light bulb in, and turn the power back on at the circuit breaker. So now we've got the circuit breaker back on, the power is restored, we've got the light bulb in there, and you can see this post light is working perfectly. So we are complete with replacing a post light here. You can see this post light then matches the same shape as the fixtures that are over there on the house. So that was the intent of this. It's a little bit different color than the pole, but I think we can change that with a little bit of paint. So thank you for watching this video on how to replace a pole light. We'll include a link to this one below, but if you enjoyed this video, please give us that thumbs up, subscribe, or click any of the links below if you want to support us. Thank you.